go to attacks. See if they got an answer for it. Sure. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, not good enough. How's it going, y'all? Titans Fan 920, and today we're here with an old friend once again. This is Gruul Embercleave, same deck we ran in the last video with some changes. We did really well in the last video. As you saw, it was pretty quick and easy games. We had some fun moments with it. We had some good lines, and a lot of times we just had, we just had the beats. No matter what in this meta, one thing that's pretty good is being able to go fast and trample. Whether Golas is the big baddie right now for not too much longer, hopefully, but no matter what you're doing, you're trying to get big, you're trying to go fast, and you're trying to trample or fly over people, this deck does it all right now. So let's go over this a little bit more in depth we did last time so we can get card by card conclusions, talk about what cards I like and what cards I don't like in the deck, and we'll go from there. At the 1-drop slot, we have a playset of Shock, nothing too crazy, and I know that may seem redundant with 3 Bonecrusher Giant up here as well, but we really want to have a lot of removal on turn 1 in case we're playing any kind of thing with creature base, anything with Gilded Goose. We don't want turn 1 Goose coming down if we can help it, and if we do have turn 1 Goose, we want to be able to shock that and get it out of the way as soon as possible. If we're not playing against anything like that where we need to shock on turn 1 though, Pelt Collector is the #1 go-to. Get this guy down on turn 1, everything else in the deck grows in from there, and a lot of lines you just turn 1 Pelt Collector, turn 2 Zhur-Taa Goblin, turn 3 Spellbreaker, and just beat face, and it's a lot of fun. At the 2-drop slot here, we do have Zhur-Taa Goblin. This is a card I wasn't as high on the last season, but now that we don't have Thorn Lieutenant anymore, Zhur-Taa's back. But in this meta, I think Zhur-Taa's actually better. Having a haste creature with all the things going around right now is really good. And if we need to size him up to a 3/3, get him out of Flame Sweep range and sideboard matches, that's pretty good. We also have playset of Paradise Druid here. Paradise Druid lets us get to that turn 3 questing beast much easier if we need to. And just a good card overall to have in the list for that. Having hexproof is wonderful as well. 3-drop slot, this is where the big baddies come in here. As I said before, we have Bonecrusher Giant, just a solid card here that can act as a shock or it can act as a 4/3 creature. It's pretty good on its own. Gruul Spellbreaker, if you're playing a Gruul deck, you're going to be playing a playset of these. That never really changes. 3 Domri, Anarch, and Bolas. This card's kind of going to the wayside from how it was when it first came out, but seeing it again just kind of reminded me of how good this thing can be. Your creature's unable to be getting countered has been really good against Simic Flash decks and things of that like. Just the 1 power toughness on the creatures here has been really good, especially with Embercleave, because it gets that much more damage through with the double strike and trample, and just a way to ramp and protect your creatures fight. It just kind of does it all. 2 Collision Colossus here. There's not too many big flying threats going on at the moment, but if we come across a Kefnet or a Cavalier of Gales or something like that, then it's really good to knock these out of the way. But most of the time we'll be using the Colossus side of this just to pump your stuff and get it out of the way, get that big damage through. 4 Questing Beast. Even though it's a legendary creature, you don't play less than 4 of these, I don't think. But Questing Beast is just too good. Demands an answer right away. Against Golas and the like, it's just not getting blocked by anything but Golas in that list. The card's great, card's amazing. With Embercleave, you just do your 1 damage from Death Touch for any creature that blocks you. The rest of it just tramples on and gets on through there. Finally, at the big boy slots here, 3 Skarrgan Hellkite. We don't have a full playset just because I couldn't quite afford to go that high on the 5-mana creatures there. It's a little bit too high. But having this up here at the top of the list, a 4/4 haster, you play again like something like Golas where they wipe you. Maybe this is the last 4 points of damage you need. You just fly right over all their zombies are doing. Get that damage in there, get the win. And finally, Embercleave. Last video we didn't get to showcase this, but every time that we were going to, we just killed them from the time before we were going to cast this. But hopefully, next games we'll play here, we'll get to see some Embercleave action. But trust me, this thing can just win you a game you had no place of winning otherwise. Mana base, the only thing I changed from last time, I took out 1 mountain and added 1 Castle Emberth. Reason being, we still play 14 untapped forest here, so we usually have a pretty good shot at getting turn 1 Pelt Collector. Gruul mana is awkward with it only being 2 colors, not having a temple. It does suck a little bit, but since we want the turn 1 Pelt Collector shock, pretty consistently, we're not playing any of the tap lands here. But overall, I think the mana base works. Sideboard-wise, I made some changes from last time. We'll kind of go over those. 3 Veil of Summer still. Veil of Summer, we saw it in the last video I had with a great play there to win the game. Veil of Summer is clutch and comes up in a lot of good ways here. Lava Coil, whether it be Pyromancers you need to get rid of or Questing Beast on the other side of the table, Lava Coil can get rid of some of the bigger threats in the format. There's not too many 5-power things you have to worry about. Things like Love Struck Beast can be a problem, but otherwise, 4 damage is usually the goal here. 3 Scorching Dragonfire, any kind of mirror match. I've been running into more Gruul lately, which has been a lot of fun. Scorching Dragonfire has been good to get those out of the way, to instant speed, exile them, get them out of here, and still be able to hit Planeswalkers at instant speed as well. 2 Cindervines. This is the one I'm kind of the most not sure about, because it could possibly need to be more than this, but we're going with 2 right now. Wasn't sure about it at first, but this kills Golos. This kills Fires of Invention, which is a really big deal. Against any of the other decks like the Esper Doom Foretold list, you can just use this to ping them for everything that they're doing. Or perhaps you need to get rid of Doom Foretold yourself. You just sack this, and then you can't, all of a sudden they've got to sack their Doom Foretold, or you just kill Doom Foretold, you know. It's a pretty good list, though. This is something good against any kind of spells deck. They're going to be pinging themselves, and with the aggressive lines that you usually have, they can't afford to race this. 2 Domri's Ambush here. Again, one I'm not 100% sure on, but in the mirror, like anybody who's played against this card, you know how good this is. 2 Flame Sweep, which may look really weird and aggressive shell like we have, but any kind of matchup like where we have this, we're going to be making our Goblins 3/3s. We're probably not playing much Paradise Druid in the first place anyway, and hopefully by the time either Pelt Collector's grown, or if we're sweeping, then we don't care because we're trading off 1 creature for their 3 or 4. Lastly, 4 Shifting Ceratops, get that protection from blue, Simic Flash, things of that nature if we need to get through there. Get those points of damage in where it can't be blocked. Shifting Ceratops comes in. So this is the deck. Let's play this a few more games. Hopefully it goes as good as last time. We'll give it a shot. Let's see it. If you're reading this, I may be posting an article here on Aether Hub. So if you're here on Aether Hub, hello. Let's play some games though. Let's go. Alright, so game number 1 here against Mike. Mike Jones. We'll take the play. We got a pretty aggressive start here. If we can get another land here, it'll be really, really cooking with gas. They got them pretty little egg sleeves. So here, I think we start off Pelt Collector. The question is now what we want to do. They got it once upon a time. They better wait on their turn to cast it. They dumb. Alright, good deal. I'm thinking turn 2, we may just want to be able to hold up Pet Collector, and then, you know, either Zhur-Taa or Gruul Spellbreaker, depending on what we get. And especially with them drawing that Innkeeper, we definitely want to get that shocked. So, stop that. Play Pelt Collector. Shock here. Swing 1. So now we're going to be looking to find some lands pretty badly. No lands, but Zhur-Taa, not a terrible consolation prize. So we'll do this here, get to swinging. Swing 6 on him. Okay. They're going to... Oh, gain 4 life. That was not what I expected. Come on, give me a land. Damn it. We'll do this as a 3/3, so that way it still pumps up the Pelt Collectors here. If they want to trade, they can trade. Down to 11. You see, like, we still got him in like a pretty good range here, and that's with us just getting stuck at 2 lands and not really getting to play actual Magic. Cool. So we'll make this a 4/4. I think we swing here. They trade with 1. Get them down to 7. We got 11 power on board. If we draw another land, we'll have another haster. Good game 1 here, even though we got stuck on 2 lands for most of it. So green-white adventures, green-white tokens. Definitely want some flame sweeps here. Lava Cool will come in, be pretty good. I think Domri's Ambush is decent. I think that's about it. We may want Scorching Dragonfire as well. Not sure why it's not pulling up there big. I guess we just don't show the cards if they're foil here. So as far as what we take out, Quest and Beast is great. Embercleave we probably want to just to be able to have that surprise factor go over him. I don't think Paradise Druid is going to be good here. It's never attacking or blocking. It's just a 2-mana ramp person. And I think we actually don't want the Pelt Collectors right here either on the draw. So we'll take these 2 out and add the 2 Scorching Dragonfire. Just load up on removal here. Because you want to have a bunch of removal to make sure that Innkeeper doesn't go crazy, because that Innkeeper just draws so many cards if it lives. So game 2 against Mike. Opener. We don't want this card. I should take that out. I still think we got... I don't even keep that. Not enough removal. Flame Sweep here makes this very keepable. We will ditch us a forest. Doesn't really matter too much here. I probably should have ditched a Stomping Ground, actually. They've always got the Innkeeper, don't they? Let's draw a Shock off the top. Even though I have this Flame Sweep here, I would definitely Shock if I could. Let's hope they don't just wombo combo, because this is how they get out of the mold that they had, is by drawing a ton of cards. They can easily just play something here, draw 2 cards. It's so good. The good news is, if they don't have Venerated Loxodon here soon, then we're going to be able to Flame Sweep really nicely sooner rather than later. So let's go ahead and play Zhur-Taa as a 3/3. This is where we get Loxodon to death. You know, that's actually great. Well, actually, this could... Just don't Loxodon us, you know. Take all the... Yeah, do all the damage you want. That's fine. So here, let's get our Flame Sweep on. Yikes. Swing 3 on him, past him. It's pretty good because those are dead now. As far as the main phase, Once Upon a Time. Usually not a good sign for OP here. It's pretty good. So I think I fight and shock. Like we're just going full out on just removal duty here. Do this. See if they want to block here. Doubt they do. And we'll save this shock just in case they want to do something. If they want to spend mana to try to protect this, I'm totally cool with that. Notable that the Zhur-Taa can attack through a Venerated Loxodon, if that were the case. We'll just shock that for now. Keep our Domri up so we have the ability to attack through something big here if needed. Tristani. So this costs 4 mana total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough. So here we'll just add some green mana for this Questing Beast, which is 5 power and can't be blocked right now, which is pretty good. These boys have lifelink, which is annoying. They're down to 2. Not respecting the shock that we could possibly have. My goodness. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's pretty good. That's 8 life that they're gaining, which is pretty huge. Luckily, those don't stay that strong, which is good for us. Go opponent. You either attack Domri or you attack me. You know, not very hard. But we'll let Mike think about it. Yeah, so since that's dying anyway, we definitely just let it die. Flourish is a good one. God. Just ain't drawing it, man. So this does 9 if we pump. So I think we just do this here for now. Leave both their blockers back. Can't block. Got him down to 5. Yikes. At least Glass Casket's not another Flourish. Man, they pulled this out of their ass, I think. Yeah, I don't think we can get through that. The only thing that can block is this Questing Beast. Or this Lovestruck Beast here. So we do that. Yeah, they just have too many cards in hand, so we'll just concede here. Good job by them getting that. They pulled it out of their butt though. For real, for real. On the play here, I think we want the Pelt Collectors back. Let's think about this. So we don't want Collision Colossus, so we'll take these two in here for sure. And then maybe the Hellkite's just too slow. Cut down to 2 of those and put our 2 Pelt Collectors back and get with this. So game number 3 against Mike. Let's see if we can't take it to him. So we'll take the play for once. This hand is slow, but we got the turn 1 shock here for the Innkeeper. Because you know they're going to once upon a time and play that. We'll auto pass here again, let them do this. Oh, doesn't really matter. They get a forest, which means they probably already had the Innkeeper. Love Struck Beast. See, that's much more annoying. No 2-mana play, man. I like how we went through all that trouble just to make sure we had some early plays here, and then we're just stuck with this. Not my favorite situation. And they're doing nothing, so that makes it even more frustrating. I think we just plus up here for now. Yikes! Damn. Well, at least we can we can Questing Beast this next turn. So we'll just do that. If they do play their Love Struck Beast, this Embercleave will still be pretty clutch for us. So they play that. So this will cost 5. So we shock this in. Hopefully they block. No blocks. If they're not going to block, then do this. I think we just minus here, right? Minus this on this. And then we'll pass turn. That can't attack right now. It can still block, but can't attack at the moment. So let's see what they play. Hopefully we can show off some sweet Embercleave kind of things, some shenanigans here. No attacks from them. What we got, fam? Sure. Scorching Dragonfire, okay. So maybe shotgun again. Let's go to attacks. See if they got an answer for it. Sure. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, not good enough. It's a good play by the opponent. They played that well, but Embercleave, just you see why the card is so good. We get the win. I think that brings us to like silver 1 now. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Let's play another. So game number 2 against Skyzopath. You gotta be a Skyzopath to have that kind of name. This hand's a little bit slow, but we have mana and we have things to do on 2 and 3, so we'll keep it. See how it goes for us, y'all. Interesting. Simic Flash. So the Spectral Sailor here, we'll go ahead and Bonecrusher Giant. Be the most mana efficient, have that ready to go on 3 if we need to. They shock again. So from here, it's possible they have a negate or a quench. It's a tough one. I think we should try to play Domri out. If we get Domri out against this deck, it's really good. If they're trying to quench, at least they can't Brianborn us right now. Trying to bait out that so this could be the Brazenbar, which is whatever. But if it's a Brianborn Cutthroat, I want to get this tough power up as much as I can. Go ahead and Brazenbar, my friend. We know the plan. No? Okay. This will let us get our Bonecrusher down without having to get it countered. And the nice thing here is if they do try to send it back to hand or anything, then we have the adventure side of it back again, which is cool. So let's do this. Let's play that tapped and pass the turn. See what they decide to do here. Okay. That's more annoying than anything, but we'll take it. Is what it is. Alright. So I'm assuming they have... their wolves here. What would I rather have countered? I think I would rather have... I mean, I've already went to attack, so I need to play as Domri. They don't know about the Questing Beast yet. They want to throw Mystic it. Not a huge deal. They need to decide on something, though. I'm getting real tired of it. Hard times, baby. Hard times. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, if they have a wolf in hand, they should just let this resolve. Because then they can just attack him with the wolf and kill it. So if they throw Mystic this, okay. So that tells me they at least don't have the wolf. And since that Mystic can block our Giant, we'll go ahead and kill that for now. Another shock. I think we just try to play Questing Beast here. Swing 8 on them would be nice. Doubt it happens. We got Quench Mana though, so there's that. Oh, they're looking. I guess they're trying to find a Brazenbar over here. Oh, Frill Mystic's a little late here for you. They could just still have a counter spell though. Oh, they... Let us swing it. Let us swing it, baby. Let's go. Brazenbar does nothing against us here, so that's fine. Silly animation. So we know, yeah, they're main phasing this now because they're looking for answers. They got the Frilled Mystic, which ain't no thing. They top whatever they got there, so that's good for them. So this will cost 4. So we play this and shock. So we need 6 mana here total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just right. So let's try to play Pelt Collector first. So I want to draw out the Frill Mystic if I can. Let's go to attacks here. Sure. See what they decide to block. Okay. So they're just dead. They're dead, so Embercleave to the rescue. Let's go. And here we'll get a great lesson about how trample and damage and double strike and vigilance and death touch and haste work together. So they're dead here. I don't know what they're waiting on. Oh boy. So we beat Simic Flash on the draw. I think we were on the draw. So that's cool. So against this deck, Veil of Summers and Ceratops come in. Lava Cool's tricky because it kills the wolves, but let's talk about what we want out first. Collision just doesn't do... Well, even Collisions, I can pump us past some of that stuff, though. It's tricky. We do want the Pelt Collectors in this game, even though we're on the draw, because having that on turn 1 gives us a kind of creature that we can still, if they're holding a counter magic, we can still keep swinging on them. So we do want that. I don't think we want Collision here. Like, it's fine, but just not a great card. Hellkite's too expensive. We need 2 more cards to go. Could be Embercleave, since they know about it now. But also just could be Lava Coil. I think I'm just going to take out 2 Paradise Druid. Actually, no, we'll take out the 2 Zhur-Taa. Actually, no, we'll do Paradise Druid. If they want to bounce the Zhur-Taa, like with a Brazen Bar, it's fine. They can't bounce the Paradise Druid if it has Hexproof, so we'll go with that. A little bit of thinking there, but it's hard on the old noggin here. It's game 2 against Simic Flash, on the draw again. 1 lander, unfortunately we can't keep. It sucks because we have a lot of good stuff here. This is a lot better though. I think we got to bend you, Embercleave. Sorry, my friend. Okay. Wouldn't mind a Pelt Collector off the top. That ain't it. Okay. Try to go Paradise Druid here. If they want to counter it, they can counter it. What you got, fam? Flash in Spectral Sailor, you can flash in Brightborn. Okay. They can't really attack through this yet. Okay. So I think we just try to Spellbreaker here. We could just be ballsy and go for Questing Beast. Let's make it Quench, but I feel like we gotta just go for it. Getting a user Disdainful Stroke that early is pretty good. If they don't kill our Paradise Druid, well, even if they do, we got plays here. We need to get that Brine board cut down, no pun intended, before it starts running away. Why would you do that, man? Oh, before I untapped, okay. So, since I just got 1 mana, I guess we just slam this, right? Or, yeah, let's do this. Put a counter on this. Shock this before it gets too big. And pass the turn. Always want to make these Gruul Spellbreakers a 4/4 because that way they can trade with the wolf if they need to, which is very relevant. So, I think I'm down to double spell here. So let's go Gruul Spellbreaker first. We just want to maybe go wide on him here if we can. Let's try to put Paradise Druid down again. Okay. Try to play Zhur-Taa again. Maybe get quenched here. No, okay. So this is a good board to have against them. Okay. Double Brandborn. Alright. It's not too bad. So let's try to... guess we try a shock. Maybe I should have done the other one. What's the chances that last one's a counter spell? Okay. And since all these are going to trade anyway, I think we're okay just going for this. It's an interesting position to be in. Really, I should have thought of that play at the cutthroat. That's bad on my end. They at least have a clean block on this Brine board cutthroat with the Paradise Druid. So, no blocks. Okay. They can do 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, if they just have like a Spectral Sailor and then Wildborn Preserver, I could just be dead. But, just swing in the 3. Try to Paradise Druid. They're going to have to make a lot of blocks here. Oh, I should have just hasted this out too. What am I doing? I can make that a little bit bigger. I'm afraid we are probably dead here. You just have to make them exhaust so many resources. God, they've had everything in this game too. They could not have drawn any better than they have. So, no shame in losing this one if that's what happens. God, Collision Colossus here would be disgusting if we'd had that. We're pretty dead though from the looks of it. Opponent's taking their sweet time deciding on these blocks though. Sweet, sweet time. Yeah, I've punted this game away with that shock, though. That was, I think, the turning point in this game. But they've also just had everything they could hope for. Well, they did not respect the shock, which is annoying. Alright, so a Hellkite off the top kills them. Hellkite? Damn. Damn. For now, I think we just hold steady. Pass the turn. Hopefully they don't draw much of anything here. They're going to start going wide on us, though, is the thing. Alright, well, I mean, we got to try it. Play this in case they have Quench. So... 2, 3, 4... No. Let's just swing Questing Beast. If they want to jump there, it's not too bad for us. Okay. He lives. Play land. Looks like they got just land in hand here. Hellkite off the top. Hellkite off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're so close. But yeah, they just keep having chunk blockers here, which is good for them. Let's make this a 3-3 for now. Alright, they're still just drawing lands here. I think a haste creature can do it for us this next turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was a good draw, wasn't it? So we'll minus Domri on... Oh, come on, let us do it. We're going to minus here and go and swing, and that's fine. But hey, Simic Flash, Gruul beating him. 1 game out of silver. Can we get it? I'm actually probably going to have to stop for right now because it's gotten kind of late. I started this a little bit later than I wanted to. Girlfriend's coming back from Raleigh. But it'll be in the same video, so the next time you see, it'll be like nothing ever happened. Might be wearing a new shirt or something, but let's go. Alright, last game of the day. The winning end to getting the gold against Kian. Kian, I wonder where Kale's at. It's funny, right? His hand's fine. A Pelt Collector in this hand would have been stupid good. We'll keep it. He better not be over there keying anybody's cars. Gruul? Are we possibly mirror matching it, my friend? Oh, we're mirror matching it. Cool, Zhur-Taa Goblin, bro. Not sure how this... I feel like we have a lot of good cards in the sideboard that stock lists don't have if they're playing the 5-0 list. So, they could have Collision Colossus here. If they want to do that, then be my guest. Okay. It's pretty good. What is this game? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See what opponents got. We still got a pretty decent hand here. He's shocking. Probably a Questing Beast coming down. He's had about as good a draw as you can ask for. I'm okay to make that trade though. So for 4 mana here, I still think we just do this. Bonecrusher Giant is looking a little bit small in comparison. This seems like one of those games like on the play versus on the draw for sure. Just who wins. I want to make him spend the mana if he's got the Collision Colossus or something like that. Okay. Now what? 5 mana. Zhur-Taa. Okay. Jesus. This has been a pretty disgusting draw for this man. Best turn. I'll probably end up blocking the Spellbreaker and then tapping to Bonecrusher Giant. Seems like the best course. Oh, I can't do that. We still need to get a kill here somewhere. See if he's got something to save it here. Paradise Druid has hexproof, so he can't do that. So we're down to 12. He is down to 2 cards, though. He's had such... I mean, dang, look at the pressure he's put on us. We've done a pretty good job of playing defense here. Bonecrusher into that. Seems good. Land would have been nice there. Still Pelt Collector into a Bonecrusher of our own. It's not the worst I've seen. We got really good card. We just need this other mana so we can get this Hellkite. If we get the Hellkite down, we're feeling real nice. And I think we just do that. Okay. 2 cards left. What you got, dude? Okay. God, we can't get another land. It ain't right. It ain't right, Bobby. I guess we just play as Pelt Collector. Hold up Collision Colossus for the time being. Since we're stuck on mana. We're close to dying here. Okay. Some damage. See, if I pump this, then it won't die, which is pretty good. So now if they have a shocker and want to finish it off, they're welcome to. At least to pump our other Pelt Collector. It's been a tough game here. Jesus. Think we just pump both of these? No. I want to leave one back anyway. We'll pass the turn. 15 cards through, and we're just missing that 5th land, staring at 5-drop. All these are 5 mana plays if we could get them. Good draw by them. Questing Beast. Okay, it's not a Questing Beast, so we'll take it. You want to play it, buddy? What could they possibly be trying to do with this? I don't think they got it. Do you think they got it? They didn't have it. So now they Zhur-Taa. Can we please get a dang land? There we go. We're going to put a counter on this. Swing here. They're going to be hard pressed to find an answer for that. We got to get a clock on them here. If they don't have it here, then I think we withstood the crazy, crazy storm. So we'll send this, paste it out, trigger. Got it. Winning that mirror match, that was some intense play. That was, especially on the draw, that's hard. So Domri's Ambush will come in, Dragonfire will come in, Lava Coil will come in. As far as what we take out here, so Collision Colossus I actually do want, because they have some, you know, if they ever outsize us or anything, we kind of need this. Also, if they have Hellkites on their board, which I'm assuming they probably do, and this takes it down. Not sure if they play Embercleave a lot, but it's definitely something we want to keep in. Since we're on the draw, I think the Pelt Collectors will come out, and the rest of this is pretty good for this matchup, honestly. I guess we go down to Shock because the Shock doesn't do too much. I still want to keep the Bonecrusher Giant in because that body is useful. So we'll go with this. It's game 2 against Kian. 1 win away from back to gold. That's what I get for hardly playing last season. Stands fine. Not crazy, but it's fine. So they've got Shock, which we know isn't good against us. Shock my face if you want to. And somebody who plays Gruul, like, I feel like you gotta know that Shock's not very good in this instance here. But I mean, we still have 2 in also, so maybe he's in the same boat where he cut some and just doesn't have. Okay, so good job on him for waiting on us once upon a time. Everybody wants to do this stuff where they just play it on my turn when they have no reason to and draw a card. Okay. Zhur-Taa is okay with me. I think here I play the Paradise Druid. Then next turn we can Scorch and Dragonfire and do something else if need be. Not too afraid to take 3 here, and I would rather kill that with the Scorch and Dragonfire than I would the Zhur-Taa Goblin. No blocks here. We'll take it. Maybe he just doesn't have a 3rd land. No, they've got it. Of course they've got it. Spellbreaker. Okay. I guess we just play a Spellbreaker of our own here. Yeah, I think it's play for now. We still got Shock held up, which could be useful. Still think I'm down to trade here if they want to trade. Like, I'm going to put the pressure on him to have the pump spells. But on the draw, I feel like you got to, you know, make them have those kind of answers. Okay. You want to double shock it? That's the thing. So here I think I'll just take out that Zhur-Taa Goblin since he's getting so low on cards. Not the cleanest, but gotta do what we gotta do. Play your land. Alright, so if that was a 3-power, being a lot better business here. For the time being, we just play Spellbreaker with a counter and pass the turn again. We got this Bonecrusher Giant, which isn't too big of a deal because we got the Scorching Dragonfire. That's pretty rough. That's probably enough to get us dead here. For now, we got it. We just have to double spell this, right? I guess we play this 1, 2, and it's not enough. So yeah, we just gotta do this. Take turns, double spelling each other's creatures here. We're in a pretty similar boat. He has 10 more life and an extra card, and it's his turn, so this is what play versus draw looks like in this mirror, unfortunately. Bonecrusher is ready. Man, the man's got answers. See if we can pull this out. Not feeling too good about it. We'll see. Yeah, this shot just feels absolutely worthless. Okay. We've always been a turn behind where like a Collision Colossus could save us here or something like that. Luckily we'll be on the play for game 3 here because it looks like that's where it's going to. Yeah, buddy. So Questing Beast keeps us alive here. Domri doesn't. Let's go next game. Good game. So on the play, we definitely want our Pelt Collectors back. That makes their shocks live, but I feel like you kind of have to take that chance. But let's make sure first. I want all this. Maybe we do. Yeah, I guess we don't. Just keep making their shocks dead in hand. So game number 3 against Kion. We'll get to take the play this time. And this opener. The 2 shocks we don't want. Yeah, this is a lot better. We'll have to bend the Hellkite, but we'll take this. Mulligan with me, come on. It's fun. Everybody likes to mulligan. I guess I should just take the shocks out and put the Pelt Collectors back in there, even in their place. I don't know why Rand does that. Take the Hellkite out. Play land, pass turn. They got there once upon a time again. That's a really good card in this like 1v1 matchup here because they can find the exact answers that kind of go well with what we're doing. Feels bad. Bro. Disconnect? Nope, he's back. Don't know why we're going to time here. Alright. He must have DC'd or something. But he got back just in time. Play that once upon a time. Grabs a mountain. Okay. So here we'll play Paradise Druid. Next turn, if we want to get real greedy, which we probably will, we can do Domri into big Zhur-Taa, which I think I like. It's a pretty good turn. 7 power on board, turn 3. See what they decide to do. Come on, Kiyun. If he wants to attack that, I think I'm okay. Well, then he can just shock it down. I don't want that. Buddy. You gotta go. You gotta do something. Can we get the hourglass on this boy, please? So if I do this, even if I have a collision Colossus that dies, if I just want to trade 1 for 1, and that's their turn, then I'm okay with that too. Okay. Give us something tasty off the top, baby. God, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I think we just lava coil here. I'm just gonna do that. Gotta put some kind of a clock on. We don't have much going on for us right now, unfortunately. And I don't like burning a lava coil on that, but we kind of have to. The worst thing that could have happened, though. Unfortunate. Good news is we can collision Colossus over it at least, but... we're just drawing all the lands, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's dying anyway, so it is what it is. He's finding his best cards. We're finding lands. Questing Beast being a beast. It ain't looking good for us, fam. I mean, that's okay, but nothing great. We'll sit back and pass turn for now. Land's pretty good. So, I think we just try to cleanly kill the Spellbreaker for now. Take 4. If he wants to use all his mana to pump, that will kill this, but... yeah, buddy. It's pretty good out of her on here. So we'll just swing with this. You'll block it. How dead are we, my friend? How dead are we? Pretty dead. So, I mean, this was a good game. I had fun with it. It's just one of those things. They've had... Their draws were a lot better than ours were. So, they got us here. No gold for us this time. We'll be back one game out of a steel, one silver. Let's go look at the deck one more time. So, this is the list. This is what we got. I am liking the sideboard change. Let me move this where we can see everything. Liking the sideboard changes I made here a lot more. I believe I brought everything in at some point. Before, like the Crawl Harpoon and stuff like that, I just didn't want it. Really liking Gruul in this meta, liking where it's at, having a lot of fun with it. I mean, you saw how good we were getting from, you know, bottom of silver forward, how we did so fast. Not that that's like a big compliment because it's silver, but still. Gruul matchup there in the mirror match, like I think it's just really a matter of who draws better creatures and spells, and 2 questing beasts against 0 questing beasts a lot of times like that. That'll just do it. But this is the deck. That's what I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next video, I'm pretty sure we can get to gold. If we got one win to get to, I think we can do it at some point. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Talk to you later.